I'm out here again. Same spot I was when I did the preview video. But the difference between now and then is I'm right under the light. And that's the way I feel this game went for the Jets. Let me first start off by saying I am not at all happy with what I saw on the field. Terrible performance from the get-go, from the offense, from the defense. Well, not from the defense, but from the offense for sure. The defense, yes, actually, I changed my mind. Terrible, terrible performance. The Browns' miscues and continual fails at just about everything on the offense was the reason we were able to stay in this game and win the game ultimately. But, huge but here, we were able to win. That's all I told you guys I cared about, was winning this game. I didn't care if we won 35-0, 85-0, or a measly 12-9 or 17-14, which is what we won. We got the W. We're 3-2. We got out of Cleveland with a win. Quick recap. The offense, it seemed it took them an entire first half to finally get points on the drive. Literally did. Chandler Catanzaro, huge props with a 57-yard kick. But the defense played terrible the first half. They were able to, it's like the defense didn't even take the field until they found out the Browns were in the red zone, because that's when they stopped them. That's when they started playing defense. We had a fumble recovery at the 5 or 6 yard line on third down, and by Freddie Bishop, I believe, actually a young linebacker who was just promoted to the roster this week from the practice squad. Fumble recovery. We got an interception by Marcus May. That was a beautiful, beautiful jump route. He jumped the receiver's route. Kaiser threw it to the corner, and he picked him off. And then we got another one from Kevin Hogan, I believe, late in the game. It was Morris Claiborne who ultimately set up the touchdown right after for the offense, which I'll get to in a second. But the 3 red zone takeaways. I know nobody likes to talk about us, but you got to talk about this, man. Come on. I don't care what team you're playing against. I don't care where you're playing against them. I don't care if it's the freaking almighty Patriots or it's the Cleveland Browns. Anytime you're able to get 3 takeaways in the red zone. In the red zone. Most teams pray to get a stop in the red zone. And we were able to get 3 takeaways. Huge. Huge performance from the defense there. If they play like that the entire game, all game, no matter where the ball is at, that's the best defense in football, ladies and gentlemen. They came up when we needed them to. Defense did okay this game. They were the reason we won. Offense, we cannot keep relying on jump starts to get the offense going. We have got to be able to produce drives consistently. It's week 6, guys. Come on. By now, you should have somewhat of an identity of what the offense is. The play calling has got to be, you've seen the one trick play we did the entire game was a screen. We assumed, everyone thought it was going to be a screen to Robbie Anderson. Instead, Jermaine Kearse blows right past the secondary and he gets a touchdown reception. Where is that? Keep that going, Johnny Morton. John Morton. You know, I don't understand. Why don't we do more of this? You know, we've got the playmakers to do. We've got nothing but young players. We've got people that can fake out defenses. Do that more often. You've seen it happen. That got us the touchdown late in the game in the fourth quarter. Put us up 17-7. Really sealed the deal. There was like 8 minutes left in the game. Great play. Josh McCown throwing a beautiful pass. The first touchdown he threw was to my man, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. This guy has got to win Comeback Player of the Year. You know, he may have never had, a start to his career, but the dude put the drugs away. He put the getting it off the field trouble away. And he's really molded his entire life into being the best he can be on and off the field. Football, he's performing so much better. He dropped like 30 pounds or something, I think they said, which is ridiculous. He's 6'5.5". The dude is so dynamic. He's got great hands, great blocking ability. We finally have a tight end, Jet fans. We finally have a tight end. So the run game was so inefficient in this game. It was ridiculous. You know, I think Powell went out with an injury or whatever late in the third, maybe in the second. And then McGuire's fine. I'm not worried about, you know, us not having a talented back at all. McGuire's a beast. And then we got this other guy like Frank something, Clark or something. I don't know what his name is, but he's going to be McGuire's back. And hopefully Powell's ready to go against New England because we're going to need him. That defense is susceptible. Patriots preview's coming in a couple days, guys. Jets get a W 17-14. McCown. I will say one thing about this game, and it's what I've seen all year from this Jet team, and I've loved it. The fight, the grit, the resiliency. It's so hard to find in the NFL these days from teams, players, coaches, and all of it. But this Jets team, and it's the reason we keep watching, they have got it. They overcome adversity. Last year, the veterans couldn't do it. We were 1-5. And we had Decker, Marshall, Revis. You know, Decker got hurt, but Revis, Marshall, Mangold, Pryor. I know there's other guys I'm forgetting, but you know, we had those guys and they couldn't step up. But these young guys are getting it done. This is exciting. Jets win 17-14. That's pretty much the recap video. I want to see this team be able to run the football next week, and they will be able to because the Patriots defense, you know, it's Patriots, the Browns. The Browns have a much better defense than the Patriots do this year. So, Jet fans, get excited. It's a battle for first. It's 3-2. Buffalo's on a bye week. We got a chance, man. We got a freaking chance. Jet up, as always. You heard it first from Harley.